With all the performance mods we have on the BRZ, one thing I haven't done that I should do to support all those mods is an oil cooler. I'm running an oil cooler on my 350. It's a still-in oil cooler, and from all the track time that car has had, I have never once had an oil overheating issue. I've had many radiator-like issues and coolant getting too hot. Oil was something I've never had an issue with. It's one thing that I definitely need to do with this built motor that is supercharged, is I need to make sure my temps stay low. So what I'm gonna do to do that today is add a Mishimoto oil cooler to the car. This part was supplied by FT86 Speed Factory, so huge love to FT86 Pros. They're always supporting us and helping us get parts for the 86s, so huge thanks to them.
You're always the first one to just go deep into the boxes, Cal.
I love opening me some good fresh boxes.
Dude, that's one thing. Mishimoto's got a nice little setup. Oh,
Wumbo.
M for Wumbo.
W for Wumbo.
Well, it should be set to W for Wumbo.
Wumbology? The study of Wumbo?
We might have to cut some of our bumper up today, depending on how much room we have. You know what I mean? I know it connects to the bash bar.
Doesn't necessarily.
And if that's the case, I don't know how much room we'll have. That plastic might not be the best thing to drill into though.
Seems pretty solid.
I don't think it's that solid.
It's pretty solid, mate. We'll put some washers behind there.
It looks really cool there for sure. Come on, man. Grip it like you're gripping your ween. All that time with the door closed and you still don't got enough strength?
Give it a try, you fucking cuck. Here, put this glove on. Give it a squeeze.
Maybe the glove's not helping.
Give it a squeeze.
Shit, who put that on last? Let me put a little glove on.
Fuck!
That hurts.
It's gonna go. Just a little more grease.
Okay, let me point this out really quick. None of us did this last. I had to get it changed at like an oil place. I don't remember where it was. They did it for us, which is why it's so bung.
Oh, a little more. Just a little bit more.
Shout out to Sabrina because she looks very pretty today.
Thanks.
Come on, man. It's going. Did you see it?
I didn't see it.
Okay, watch the letters. No, we're not.
Whoa.
Whoa. Okay.
So we already concluded that. Oh, this is what you mean.
Oh my God. Careful, Teach.
Whoa.
Oh, hey, TJ, come on, man.
Sounds good.
Ow, I stuck my finger in that.
Is it still really
hot? Wow, that's fucking hot.
First thing that we have to do before starting the install is drain the oil. Then once the oil is drained, we're gonna install the new oil cooler, then refill the car with oil so it fills the oil cooler as well. This kit comes with a mount that you're supposed to attach to your bash bar, which then will hold the oil cooler. Not everything is quite stock up front. It's not gonna work for us. So we were talking about modifying the bracket. Calvin's convinced me just to pretty much attach the oil cooler shelf. I don't know what you'd call it. I think it has enough hold. Calvin's convinced that it does. I think it's all right. We're supposed to mount it in front of the bash bar, but that's not gonna work for us because these fittings will not fit. So we're gonna like try to give as much space as possible for the intercooler, but as well kind of keep it in the middle. So we're probably just gonna off center it to the right, just a hair. So here's some hardware that it did come with. I think we can use this, but if not, we'll have to use our own. We just have to make sure that this is long enough to fit. This is for the brackets, the mounting bracket, but we're not gonna be using that. But these self-tap screws might be the best option if we can't find anything. See, it's a really tight fit underneath the bash bar. As long as it's not just like sitting on the intercooler, that should be okay. That should be good. Can we drill under that? Should be all right. These are like cross members. We're right where we lined up the holes to be. You can kind of see that hole. You obviously can't put a nut right there. So what we're gonna do is pretty much just use pliers and cut them out, which
We couldn't figure out how to get the big cross things out of the way, so we're just gonna use body hardware, this fancy stuff, to get it in there, and it's gonna work.
They're in there.
Perfect.
But we found another use for the Downstar hardware.
That one's good. That one's
So pretty much just like sandwiches itself on the back. That's gonna hold fine. Nice.
Look, there's the beauty hardware on it as well.
Oh shit. Our steel braided hoses are way too long and we're having an issue with too much slack. We're gonna end up just cutting the hose and then just redoing the fittings on it. Wish us luck.
That's pretty good.
Adam LZ just texted me and he said he got a new car that I think he's gonna drift in. I'm not too sure. So he's gonna send me a picture of it and I'm gonna film it to show my reaction to it.
Oh,
what?
That's not even bad. That's good.
How? I have to bleep that. You can't say that. That's giving it away. That fits, right? That's much better. That was a bitch to put the fittings back on. Should have filmed it, but I didn't. But we were like sitting on top of the table trying to hold it down and like doing both wrenches opposite direction, but we got it. I have never used this oil before, but today we're going to be doing some Royal Purple. Trying out some new oil. Royal Purple. So normally the car just takes 5 quarts of oil, but because we have the oil cooler, that kind of acts as like a mini reservoir. So you're supposed to add about 3/4 more of a quart. Time to add that in. I'm gonna start it and I'm gonna leave the front bumper off for now because Calvin is a little bit scared that it's gonna leak.
Hey man.
I don't think it's gonna leak.
I don't think it's gonna leak either. I just want to make sure it's not going to leak. Hey.
Time to test fit. If everything goes well, it should not hit the oil cooler at all. Our final look looks pretty mean. I don't know about having the big M just bracing out like that, but I guess if we wanted to, we could cover it up somehow. But I have the hose visible right now. I'm not too sure if I want to hide it or not. To hide it would be a bitch to redo it all, so I'll probably keep it the way it is. That hose does get pretty warm, but it's not like anything concerning, at least not that I've noticed yet. End game, you drive the car completely the same, everything is still the same, except now you add a little bit more oil. Some temp gauges is something I definitely need. A lot of people hose me about that I do need to do gauges and whatnot, so that is something I'm gonna do in the future. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace out and keep moving forward.
I'm feeling low.